free taxi up to 4 times a month included in your policy with Linia Directa.
A couple of weeks ago, I did a small piece on a Spanish medication called Nolotil. And the reason I did this is because I wanted to give people a heads up, a warning that some people can react adversely to this medication, but it is one of the most frequently prescribed medications in Spain. I must have at least 10 packs or vials at any given time at home, and a lot of people the same. However, Graeme here is going to explain to us that this medication is actually not suited for Brits, especially if you're pale-skinned and blonde. And unfortunately, Graeme learned this because when they came over to live in Spain about 11 years ago, his wife was prescribed this, and unfortunately, she passed away. First of all, Graeme, it's a very difficult thing to talk about. I'm really sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
I know that you're still very sorry for your loss. It's something, obviously, that you never get over.
That's correct, yes.
It must be hard to talk about it, but at the same time, you don't want other people to lose a loved one for such a simple thing as knowing that there are different medications and indications.
Yes. Nolotil is a simple painkiller. It's nothing more, it's nothing special. If you're a Celt or an Anglo-Saxon or a Scandinavian or a Caucasian, there's a risk between 1 in 1,000 and 1 in 10,000 that this will kill you. Or if it doesn't kill you, there'll be very severe adverse effects. So that means if the risk is 1 in 1,000, and 1,000 prescriptions are given to Northern Europeans in any one day, then one person is going to be made seriously ill, and that's the statistic. If it's as wide as 1 in 10,000, that means every 10 days somebody's going to be killed or made severely ill. This drug attacks the bone marrow and deletes the white blood cells. That means your whole immune system is destroyed if you're susceptible to this. And the thing that I'm passionate about, and the thing that annoys me most of all, is the drug company who make this do not know how it works. They just have tried it out. They don't really care. They are banned in most countries. It's banned in nearly all of Northern Europe. It's banned in the United States, in Australia, in Canada, because it is such a dangerous drug.
And here, really, it is one of the most commonly prescribed prescriptions. Every time you go for anything, that would be one of the first things that they would prescribe on one of these vials of Nolotil, because it's like strong and powerful. And
yes. Well, that's exactly what happened to my wife. She had an operation. They gave her 2 of those, and within 3 days her immune system had been destroyed totally. And there are many other cases. As you know, I've been working with the Olive Press, and they had, after we put our article in, more and more people have came and said, I've had the worst illness of my life, my partner has died, someone else has died, because they've taken Nolotil. And again, there is nothing special about Nolotil. It's not such an important drug that it's worth taking the risk.
Exactly, there are so many other options to take for a painkiller.
Yes, aspirin, paracetamol, ibuprofen, whatever works for you. Not Nolotil.
How come that this is still available in Spain? Is it because you were mentioning that it's fair-skinned and blondes, and it's the paler skin? So is it because of the more like olive skin that they have here in Spain that they're not affected?
Yes,
or is it, what's the reason?
It's obviously to do with genetics. It's about the genes that we inherit from our particular race groups. And for some reason it hasn't affected Mediterranean people. And when my wife was killed, the chief surgeon of the Costa del Sol said he would work to get it banned and it would never be prescribed in his hospital again. Now it's been prescribed in his hospital again, so one assumes that the drug company has spent money and has persuaded officials to allow it to be prescribed, even though it's banned in so many other countries.
Well, I think it's definitely commendable that the Olive Press has embraced this and supporting. Obviously, you have our full support, and it would look like, obviously, the mission is, above all, is to tell people, if the administrations or the pharmaceutical companies, as we know, are that abusively powerful, that they can sway, it's in all things, money talks and the rest walks, but if we know this, then hopefully we can stop other people going through this same problem.
Yes, it's made by the chemical company Hoche, one of the biggest in the world, and it's obviously dramatically profitable for them, and all they're interested in is making profit. They don't care about the risk.
Well, we have to carry on this campaign. Please share this. Tell your friends. Nolotil is something you should take only if you really need to, and if you've got that good Spanish or Latin genes. But I would say that for the rest of us, we really should just keep well away. Not worth the risk, because it is just a painkiller. There is nothing, as you say, special about it.
Exactly.
Well, Graeme, I know it's such a tough subject to talk about. It's hard for me to even talk about. It's nice when you're presenting Samantha Anderson and singers, but this is so worthwhile and so commendable. What was your wife's name?
Mary.
Mary. Well, Mary, really sorry to have lost you, but hopefully that Mary can be not the last, it would seem, but one of the last for such a senseless loss of precious life. 40 years of marriage.
Yes.
How wonderful. Great memories. We'll stay with those. No Nolotil.
No Nolotil. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you.